I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. We got trailer 2 before GTA 6. I actually cannot believe this. All right. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Live reaction. I've not seen a second of this. Not seen a single second. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Holy cow.
What you doing up there?
I'm just fixing some leaks.
Seriously, dude, you got some time on your hands. I got some properties with paying tenants.
Oh, that's why you came by?
Just go get me my
Is this
checks.
Jason?
See you, Brian. Love you, Jason.
He looks super different to me. Is it just me?
I'm here for Lucia Caminos. She's supposed to be getting out.
What's your name?
Jason Duval.
I seen you here before.
You might have.
Today, we got more guns than the law allows.
Hey.
I just can't believe that I'm finally seeing this. I'm still in shock that this has happened.
Hey, if you got friends, can you hook?
I mean, we're watching that again. You better believe it. I'm my intention is to I don't know how long I'll go, but I'm gonna live stream, like I'm gonna go through and like tally up every detail. I'm making the video right now, the trailer 2 video. The overanalyzing trailer 2 video. It's happening. Although I need to clock out of work. Hold on. Holy cow. I cannot believe that. That was awesome. That was awesome. Let me get a Google Doc going on here. And I will go ahead and edit the title. Making, and I'll just say finding every detail in trailer 2. Boom. Just like that. Okay. All right. Let me type up a little email real quick. Okay. Well. I'll send a text. Mm-mm-mm. All right. For the time being, I'm gonna just rewatch it again, actually, and then we'll really dive into it. Because I was mostly just in shock. Still
you
watching
doing
it
up
for the
there?
first time.
I'm just fixing some leaks.
Seriously, dude, you got some time on your hands. I got some properties with paying tenants.
Oh, that's why you came by?
Just go get me my checks.
See you, Brian. Love you, Jason.
I think this is in like the Keys, just based on the environment he's in. He's going to downtown. It's confirmed his name is Jason. Confirmed.
I'm here for Lucia Caminos. She's supposed to be getting out.
What's your name?
Jason Duval.
I think you heard before.
You might have.
Where is it? The like kickboxing stuff?
We got it.
Maybe I... Oh, that looked great also, by the way. This is making me think that there's a lot of like side stuff, like you can do boxing stuff.
With me, Lou. We got this.
We got it.
Say my city, baby. My city, baby.
I mean, maybe they'll have something similar to Death Wish. I don't think they will, just because like they would just be repeating themselves from last time, right? Weeds, man. Let me should we do a side by side here? We get the let's make this a little bigger. Let's get this thing written down. Get out of here. This is how we do it. We're doing it live. How did I don't even remember how I started the how did I start the original overanalyzing video? I'm just going to copy that to the best of my ability. I mean, how did I begin it? Oh, I said something about how it's been over a year. I can't say that. That would make no sense. That would make any sense. Oh, I hope and pray someone gets the Billy download, because that's going to be the highest quality one. Hopefully sometime today. That'd be great.
Well, it's officially been 1 year.
Yeah, I can't I can't say that. I think we'll come up with something brand new here. It's trailer 2. Let's overanalyze this thing. Let's overanalyze this thing. It's been at least 4 seconds. That's so good. It's been about 4 seconds. It's been about an hour or two, Vice City. Oh, I didn't even read the description. Jason and Lucy have always known the deck is stacked against them, but when an easy score goes wrong, they find themselves on the darkest side of the sunniest place in America, in the middle of a conspiracy stretching across the state of Leonida, forced to rely on each other more than ever if they want to make it out alive. That's a good amount of detail. Oh wait, hold on. Is the website updated? It is. The website's been updated. What is this? Too many people are on the website. If you're on the website right now, please get off. Please close the browser and allow me to view the website, please. Yeah, could everyone please log off? That would be fantastic. Okay, well, let's release the second trailer so they can shut up about it. Yeah, that is probably what that is, honestly. That's probably most of why they did that. No doubt about it. This is huge. The description is huge. Hot Together by the Pointer Sisters was a song. Not Ring the Bell, which many people thought it would be. Wrong. All right. We're going shot by shot. First up, we got this one. We're going shot by shot, frame by frame, to find as much as we can in this trailer. Starting off with the opening shot over what I'm okay, this is probably the Florida Keys, right? Like, this has to be the Florida Keys. We've got something marina over here. I mean, is this a blimp? What is this? What is that? It's not moving at all. Yeah, that's got to be a blimp. That's got to be a blimp back there. Huge find. Let it be known, I'm the first person to find the blimp in trailer 2. I am the first person to find the blimp. This looks like a very vacation-y place, actually. Like, these look like condos, maybe. Yeah, I think I'm fair to say that this is probably the Florida Keys. Website says the area is called the Keys. No, wait, you got access to the website? Come on, man. Come on, man. Give me access. Is there a whole website just down right now? Yeah. Go figure. Okay, well, I'll say for now, since I don't have access to the website because Rockstar Games is trying to silence me in my efforts, I'm just going to say over what I assume is the Gator Keys. How much do I reckon it'll cost? I mean, people are going to throw tomatoes at me. Wait, there's screenshots? This is actually cruel at this point that I can't see it. It's packed. Hold on. They're letting me in. Oh my god. Okay. Coming 2026 for the PS5 and Xbox. Okay, Jason will see his... Okay, we already read that. That was in the description. Whoa! How long do you guys think they've had this ready to go? Damn, they got his full... They doxed him. Jason Duval. Jason wants an easy life, but things just keep getting harder. Jason grew up around grifters and crooks. After a stint in the army trying to shake off his troubled teens, he found himself in the Keys doing what he knows best, working for local drug runners. It might be time to try something new. All right, okay, we've been denied access to the screenshots. Anyway, I was gonna say that my estimated price, my guess price is probably like $80, honestly, for standard edition at this point. And then I think if you're looking to get like a collector's edition, you're looking at probably 120 for like the base level collectors. Probably run you up to like 220 or something for the best edition, maybe 300 if they're going crazy. If anything happens, I'm right behind you. I'm saying this all the time. Yeah, 30 FPS is going to be rough, but I mean, it's to be expected. Another day in paradise, right? Meeting Lucia could be the best or worst thing to ever happen to him. Jason knows how he'd like it to turn out, but right now it's hard to tell. We'll have to try again with the screenshots later, I guess. All right, now we get Lucia Caminos. Lucia's father taught her to fight as soon as she could walk. Life has been coming at her, swinging ever since. Fighting for her family landed her in the Leonida Penitentiary. Do we know how to pronounce Leonida yet, by the way? Did they say it in the trailer? I don't remember. I'm going to keep saying Leonida. Sheer luck got her out. Lucia's learned her lesson. Only smart moves from here. More than anything, Lucia wants the good life her mom has dreamed of since her days in Liberty City, but instead of half-baked fantasies, Lucia is prepared to take matters into her own hands. The only thing that matters is who you know and what you got. So true. A life with Jason could be her way out. Fresh out of prison and ready to change the odds in her favor, Lucia is committed to her plan, no matter what it takes. All right, thanks for the look at the scroll bar. This is a massive page. We're not even halfway down. Holy cow. Only in Leonida. When the sun fades and the neon glows, everyone has something to gain and nothing to lose. More to lose. Cal Hampton. I like this guy. I like the cut of this guy's gib. What if everything on the internet was true? I'm saying this every day, actually. Jason's friend and a fellow associate of Brian's. Who's Brian? Have we met Brian yet? Who the hell's Brian? Jason's friend and a fellow associate of Brian's, Cal feels safest hanging at home, snooping on Coast Guard comms with a few beers and some private browser tabs open. Hey, it's the first screenshot we've gotten on the whole page. What was that? Oh, this is a video. Okay. There are way too many birds flying around in perfect formation. Okay, awesome. The psychopaths are in charge. Get used to it. Cal is at the low tide of America and happy there. Casual paranoia, loves company, but his friend Jason has bigger plans. Tour a few of the must-see destinations across the Sunshine State. Oh my god. They're spoiling us today. I said spoilering. Well, yeah, GTA 5 can run 60 FPS. But we're talking about a new game that's, you know, supposedly, hopefully pushing boundaries. So Red Dead Redemption 2 ran at 30 on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. I don't remember what the Xbox was around that time. Microsoft sucks at naming their products. But yeah, that Red Dead Redemption 2 released at 30 FPS. So I don't think it's going to be surprising at all if GTA 6 releases at 30. I would love it if it released at 60, don't get me wrong, but I would not expect it to release with 60 FPS. Maybe on the PS6. Maybe. Everything in excess. We're a long way from the 80s, but Vice City is still the sun and fun capital of America. The glamour, hustle, and greed of America captured in a single city. Each neighborhood has something to offer, from the pastel art deco hotels and bright white sands of Ocean Beach to the bustling panaderias of Little Cuba and the bootleg brands of the Tishawaka Flea Market, out to the VC port, the cruise ship capital of the world. I've played a little bit of RDR2 on PS5. I think it looks great. I think it looks fine at 30. You know, it'd be great if it ran at 60. I'm not going to deny that. I mean, why am I even looking at this? The screenshots aren't loading. Get me out of here. We're going to keep scrolling down. Booby Ike. It's all about heart, the Jack of Hearts. Booby is a local Vice City legend and acts like it. One of the few to transform his time in the streets into a legitimate empire spanning real estate, a strip club, and a recording studio. Booby's all smiles until it's time to talk business. He's probably all smiles while he's talking about boobies. Imagine. I think this is the guy that is in the leak in the nightclub, because this definitely looks like the nightclub in the leak. Scuba diving? I haven't even gotten to scuba diving. It's on the website. The club money pay for the studio and the drug money pay for it all. I have a feeling that this guy is going to be like our first connection into the broader criminal world. That's my guess. He's going to be like our first contact. That's my assumption. Top quality cuts. Booby might seem like he's just out for himself, but it's his partnership with the young aspiring music mogul Draquan for Only Raw Records that he's most invested in. Now they just need a hit. Leonida Keys. Okay, so it's not called the Gator Keys, it's the Leonida Keys. Draquan Priest. We still don't know who Brian is. They mentioned Brian, and he's been, he's not been mentioned. Maybe he'll come up. We got like the entire cast of characters here. This is crazy. Draquan was always more of a hustler than a gangster. Even when he was dealing on the streets to make ends meet, breaking into music was the goal. Dancers are like my... This guy was in the trailer. Okay. Dancers are like my A&Rs. If the record's a hit, DJ's gonna be spinning it. So true. So true. Hey, we're getting some screenshots loading in here. It's on the Explore the Keys section. Okay. I'll have to go back and check that because none of the photos are loading for me up there. You're with a label now. Now that he's signed the real dimes, Draquan's days of booking acts into Booby's strip club might be numbered as he sets his sights on the Vice City scene. Okay, I already see where this is going. We've got a little bit of a strained relationship happening here. I can already tell. We're going to be dealing with a little fallout between him and Booby. And it's going to be up to maybe Jason and Lucia to mend the relationship. Grass Rivers. Awesome. Okay. Real Dimes. Oh, these were the two in the doing the music video in the first trailer. Bay Lux and Roxy, aka Real Dimes, have been friends since high school. Girls with the savvy to turn their time shaking down local dealers into cold hard cash via spicy rap tracks and relentless social media presence. You know what? I might do a video first on the website alone, and then I'll do overanalyzing trailer 2, because I think this would be much faster to put out. I could get this video out like in the next hour if I just make this real quick, and then I do overanalyzing trailer 2. I don't know. That's like I gotta weigh my options here. What's getting more clicks, trailer 2 or the website analysis? It's trailer 2. What am I talking about? One hit away from fame, an early hit single with local rapper Downplayed took Real Dimes to new heights. Now, after 5 years and a whole lot of trouble, they're signed to Only Raw Records, hoping lightning can strike twice. Port Gellhorn. Dude, there's so much here. This is actually crazy. Raul Bautista. Experience counts. Confidence, charm, and cunning. Raul's a seasoned bank robber, always on the hunt for talent, ready to make... Dude, my brain is fried. Take the risks that bring the biggest rewards. Screenshots are actually loading now. There's so much here. I thought his watch was clipping into his arm. I was about to freak out. That was going to be terrible. This is our new Lester. Can we full screen this? Is that Lucia? Is this Lucia? That's Lucia, isn't it? And is that Jason? That's my guess. Life is full of surprises, my friend. I think we'd all be wise to remember that. This looks crazy. I mean, the car fans are going to be going crazy with this. I don't even know where to begin with, like, is this Jason? Is this Lucia? Behind him? Jason and Lucia are in every single screenshot. Ambrosia? Named after the apple. Brian Heater. This guy was in trailer 2. Nothing better than a mudslide at sunset. Brian's a classic drug runner from the golden age of smuggling in the Keys, still moving product through his boatyard with his third wife, Lori. Brian's been around long enough to let others do his dirty work. Finally, we get Brian's introduction here. Dude, the reflection on the glasses it's crazy. Can I get this in a new tab to like really zoom in on it? Look at this. I can make out everything that's in the reflection. We got trees, shadows here. This is insane. Jason's in this, by the way, also. What happened? What happened? Oh, I accidentally went all the way to the bottom somehow. It's just Lori's third wife. I hauled so much grass in that plane I could make the state of Leonida levitate. Okay. Looks like a Leonida beach bum, moves like a great white shark. Brian's letting Jason live rent-free at one of his properties so long as he helps with local shakedowns and stops by for Lori's sangria once in a while. Okay. I think this is the evidence is mounting that we start out the game as Jason maybe, and then we go and get Lucia out of prison. I think that the whole thing of the map being restricted by Lucia's ankle bracelet maybe applies to her, but I don't think they're going to restrict us to just play as her now. That was what my original theory was, but I think it's unlikely. I think the most likely scenario is that we start the game out as Jason, unlock Lucia. Maybe something happens where Jason is unplayable for a little bit. But if you start the game out as Jason, I don't really see a way for them to restrict you from exploring the map, you know? I really thought that they were going to have pre-orders available with trailer 2. That's what I was fully expecting, and that was simply not the case. I'm going to see if any of the other photos have loaded in. The answer is no. How about if I just duplicate and reload the page? It's loading still. So here we go. Okay. All right, let me look through at these photos again real quick. Yeah, my computer is not joining this website. Close one tab. All right, there we go. I think that's better. I've always been a believer that the hair growth mechanic from like RDR2 is going to be in GTA 6, and it seems like that's the case. I mean, the evidence isn't really there, but I think that it's giving me that vibe that these are just different hair lengths. I really don't see them going back to the style that it was in GTA 5, where you can just magically spawn like a full head of hair on top of your head whenever you want. Especially because remember at trailer 1, they said that this is going to be the most immersive Grand Theft Auto game yet. And ask yourself, how immersive is it to spawn hair on top of your head? Not very immersive. Not immersive at all. I need to go back and look at the leaks to see if this guy was the one in that one clip where they're by the pool and he's talking about Jay Norris, if you know which one I'm talking about. So I do not remember what that person looked like. I'm actually really happy that this is here because I remember I remember when I ended up arguing with someone. Yeah, we're gonna go back to trailer 2 very soon here, as soon as I get through this website again and look at all the pictures. But I remember arguing with someone in the comments on one of my videos. They were saying I need a mod that will make it so Lucia isn't strong. And they were complaining about them making her like unnaturally strong. I was like, how do you're arguing for something that doesn't even exist yet. You don't even know what she's doing. And here, she's a boxer, so get owned. Basically, I won the argument 1 year later. He's not the bite my crank guy? Okay. I didn't think that they looked like that guy. Also, more photo evidence to help me make my case that the one person in trailer 1 is not Lucia, the bikini girl. Like, put this side by side. It's not the same woman. I'm telling you. I'll keep saying it until the day I die. This looks great. I'm still like in disbelief that we're getting this stuff. Who's this guy? This is an enemy. This is a red dot on the minimap for sure. It's so crazy that this still looks like... Am I crazy thinking that this still looks like Grand Theft Auto 5 a little bit? But it just looks better. Like it's like a huge upgrade, but it still very much reminds me of GTA 5 in a way. Which I guess is what you want, right? It would be crazy if it didn't look like, a little bit like the previous GTA game. This is bad. We got an image that's not loading here. Downloads? What is downloads? Whoa! Oh wait, if I could turn the motion off, this would save my computer so much stress. Thank you. This is incredible. Although we got none of the videos are playing now. Anyway, but this is crazy. Okay, hold on. Wait, we've got different videos? These are just the ones that are on the website. Okay, I understand. This is for the GTA content creators. Thank you, Rockstar. I literally don't know why else this would be here. But for me, it's for me. Yeah. RDR2, but set in GTA. I think that's the best way to put it. I mean, okay, I've seen all this. Wait, hold on. Does this mean I can just straight up download trailer 2 from the source? Oh my god, thank you, Rockstar. I mean, they're doing God's work today. Holy cow. Oh my god, they got the key art and everything is up here. It's just up here. Dude, I was thinking of making a community post yesterday that was like, I just have a feeling that in May we're eating good. And here we are. Here we are. I'm extremely pleased with what we've received today. All the screenshots. Al Hampton. Look at this guy. What a goober. You know who this guy reminds me of? This guy reminds me of, what's his name from The Bear? You know who I'm talking about? This guy. What are the odds? What are the odds that that this guy is not just the actor, right? Like this is just him, is it not? It's literally the same guy. Let's go, trailer 1. Trailer 1's my favorite. Anyway. Yeah, we're gonna get I need to get started on this video. If I'm gonna get anything out of this trailer. All right, let's head back to yeah, Ambrosia seems to be its own city. Let's go to places. Okay, hold on. Actually, I have not checked out any of these yet. If I can go to the locations, please, that would be fantastic. Vice City, please. I'm breaking the website. Okay. Okay. Explore Vice City. Everything in excess. We're a long way away from the 80s, but Vice City is still... Okay, I already read this, actually. There's more screenshots here. I don't know. I mean, I think I'm going to have to do videos on each of these, like, locations. And break down every single screenshot. I'm not going to sleep tonight. I'm going to be here all day. Oh, God. Okay. Okay. Next location, Leonida Keys. This is awesome. Okay, one of the things that I was hoping for was that they would put some sort of representation of the villages in GTA 6. If you're not aware, the Villages is like a giant city in Florida that is populated exclusively by retired old people. And that seems to be a little bit of what this is, but not exactly. There are a lot of old people here. Holy cow. This looks insane. Yeah. The opening shot is insane. Yeah, we're gonna be watching back the Mobility Mary. What is Mobility Mary? Was that the name on one of the boats? It's not there. I don't know what that is. Grass Rivers. The untamable jewel of Leonidas crown. I wonder if this is where the mudding scene happened with like the mud truckers or whatever in trailer 1. Nah, this is too this is too close to the city for that, I think. You can see Vice City right there. Look at that skyline. It's absolutely massive. I mean, we already knew that from trailer 1, but look at that. That's insane. This looks great. I can't get it. Like, this just looks fantastic. Yeah, this is the Everglades. All right, next location, what do we got? Port Gallahorn. She's an internet personality known for being terrible to people from the seat of her mobility chair. Okay, I've not heard of that person. I feel like I should know who that is. That's kind of that's what I love to find on the internet. Weird people. Is this is definitely where that one scene by the pool takes place, is it? In the leaks, I mean. We're gonna have to kill these guys in the story. I feel that's my immediate reaction there. This looks... I can't get over how good this looks. Like, I don't know if it's picking up on the video because of compression, but like the detail and just the textures here on the sign looks insane. I can't. I'm still in disbelief that we're getting this today. I really am. All right, what's the next city? Ambrosia. Okay, this is what I'm a little curious about. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Final chapter, Ambrosia Motorcycle Club. Oh my god. Look at this billboard. Look at this billboard. Proud allies of diversity and treats. Okay, for anyone who thought that they were going to be like, that they were not going to still be doing the same humor that they were doing in GTA 5, you have been proven wrong immediately. I mean, I never had any doubt. It's still here. It's still here. Sweet lifeblood of Ambrosia. We got a bunch of political signs over here on the left. Used cars, gas station. Everyone is hoping that this is going to be a usable gas station. I know I am. I mean, that's the number one feature. I don't care if they have anything in the game, as long as they put in the gas station in the fueling. That'll be great. That's all I want. This is on the official Rockstar Games website, rockstargames.com/VI. Wow. The smoke looks incredible here. What an expand, you know, I saw the one woman, and then, you know, there was a second one. I think there's only one more. It's the national park. Mount Calaga. So, I guess I'll hold my breath until we see more, until I see some screenshots here. But I mean, if there's going to be a mountain in the game, I feel like this has to be taken from Georgia. Like there's no mountains in Florida. I mean, look, yeah, we got the red dirt. This is definitely Georgia coded. Now, to be fair, this doesn't really. This looks more west than anything. Maybe this is like a little bit of Alabama. But it does remind me a bit of Providence Canyon, the Little Grand Canyon in Georgia. We got some nice wildlife here. What is this? A cougar? Some deer? Yeah, it could be Blue Ridge Mountains. I think the amount of different like ways we can interact with the environment is going to be crazy. Like you can definitely row in a kayak in this game. I don't have any doubt about it. Okay, I mean that was crazy. That was a lot. I cannot believe. I mean, I almost missed that. If someone didn't point that out to me, that was in the description, that there were a ton of things on the website. I mean, I would just completely missed that. Let's get back to the trailer. Please? Why is this not going back? Guess I gotta do it individually. Okay. Well, I don't have to assume anymore. Opening shot over, I mean, this is basically the Leonida keys confirmed. Starting off with the opening shot over the Leonida keys, we get a pretty incredible view of what it, I mean, this is basically like a tourist hotspot. That's what it looks like to me. But also there is also definitely a lot of residential spots here. So maybe starting with the opening shot over the Leonida keys, we get a pretty incredible view. And our I gotta figure out how to word that. Get a pretty incredible view of some of the I guess this is just residential area of what appears to be a residential and tourist hotspot. And now we really need to like zoom in on this stuff. Wait a second, hold on. I have the trailer downloaded. Let me just pull it up there. And that'll be the highest quality for sure. Boom. I don't know if I can zoom in on... If I can zoom in on this. Let's find out. I've never really needed to zoom in and I guess I could screenshot it and zoom in. Marina. We've got a pool. This is an ice cream place or something right here, for sure. I really wish I could zoom in on this. Trailer 2 in May, as we thought. May trailer 2 believers rejoice. You know, I thought I was being a little bit too confident in the last video when I was like, that was just straight up rambling off the top of my head. Where I was like, screw it, we're getting trailer 2 in the next couple weeks. I called it. Yeah, now the question is, when is trailer 3 coming out? Yeah, gameplay, I think that what I had predicted is pretty good still. Like, I think it's... And the fact that we got it in May, like right now, I think that it's much more likely that we get something, well, I don't know, just based on the fact of how much they put on the website. I don't know if they will do anything over the summer, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I think it might not be until the fall that we get a third trailer of anything. I think they definitely want to do pre-orders with whatever is next, though. So that's what you have to factor in. When do they want pre-orders to go live? I don't know. Now, okay, I'm also second guessing the whole shorter marketing cycle thing because we're still a year out. Would they really wait that long? They wouldn't want to market GTA next to 2 of their other releases. Yeah, November is definitely the next best option. That feels too close to the actual release date if they wait to do pre-orders until then, though, is the only thing. So I don't know. Maybe they just announced pre-orders without another trailer. That's possible. That's certainly possible. Okay, so we have, starting off with the opening shot over the Leonida Keys, we get a pretty incredible view of what appears to be residential and tourist hotspot. They did it with trailer 1. Yeah, a year of silence, but I don't know if they would do it again. It's the thing, because another year is the release date. You have a theory that Liberty City will be in GTA 6. Jason sounds like he has a strong New York accent. Plus, in Lucia's backstory, says she's from Liberty City. That would be crazy if they just have, maybe even if it's something like they did in San Andreas where you just visit it briefly. It could be like the North Yankton of GTA 6. A brief little visit. I would be more than happy with that. I don't think they'll do it, but that would be pretty cool. Yeah. I think that, you know, not to get too far ahead of ourselves, but I would love for GTA 7 to be Liberty City, even though, you know, it would be cool for them to do something different. Like, imagine current gen, or I guess future gen tech in Liberty City. That'd be pretty good. That'd be pretty good. They could release pre-orders next year and it would be insane only because it's GTA, so I don't think it matters much to them. Yeah, that's a good point. What matters is how would they time the last trailer and gameplay. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if we're still looking at the shorter marketing cycle of doing like 6 months out, which would put it in October, November, I don't remember. I think it's November. Trailer 3 in November or October. Gameplay trailer in January. Yeah, I'm talking about GTA 7 already. Anyway, let's get back to this, because I got a long day ahead of me if I'm gonna get this out today. Starting off with the opening shot over the Leonida Keys, we get a pretty incredible view of what appears to be a residential and tourist hotspot. Lots of birds in the sky, and a plane for sure. I don't know why. I think I need to like restrict myself as to how much detail I go into this, because like who the hell actually cares if there are birds in the sky? You know? It's not important here. It is going to be called overanalyzing, but you know, it's like at the end of the day, who actually cares? Who actually cares that there are birds in the sky? You can see that. You can see this plane, and if I have nothing else to really detail, then who cares? Density and scale of it, yeah. It is also, what is in the background here? Because are we at the end of the keys? I doubt it. It just seems to keep going and going and going. And then I don't know if this is mainland over here in the back, but you can just say the amount of wildlife is there. It shows the limitations of the console being utilized. Yeah. But even then, we have a lot of animals. Like, there are birds in the water. Maybe I should say, are these animals over here or these rocks? I can't tell. I guess maybe if I put the video in motion, I could tell. Yeah, those are animals. They're moving. They are moving. Holy cow. Okay, I think I need to lean into how much detail I put into it. Actually, I wonder if it makes sense if I just start recording instead of typing it all out. I think I might just do that, because that'll be much quicker if I just speak it instead of type it. Yeah, that's why I'm gonna at least try this really quick. Hold on. We're using FL Studio for this. And how do I do markers? Meet the FL Studio user of a decade plus that doesn't know how to do markers still. Would you rather have 4K 30 FPS or 1080p 60 FPS? There's no way it runs at 4K 60 FPS on the standard PS5. Yeah. I don't know. I think I'd have to go with 4K at 30 FPS because of how smooth I feel like RDR2 runs at 30. Like, it's not that bad. It could be worse. I would take 4K. I think that the game is going to be so good that it doesn't even matter. Yeah. Yeah. It probably isn't going to be. It's 4K, let's be honest. Let's not kid ourselves. All right, just because I can't figure out how to even do this, I'm giving up on this idea. I'm giving up on the idea of recording it as I go. All right, back to what we were doing. I'll just say we got lots of animals in this first shot. Starting with some birds at the bottom of the frame and some on the left side. And you also, I think these are flamingos down here. You also have flamingos. The water on the left. Right next to, I actually don't know what these animals are. Are these seals? That's my best guess, is that these are seals over here.
What you doing up
I
there?
have no idea. No clue. Okay, you also have flamingos down in water on the left. And right next to them, you have some animals that are swimming. And honestly, I do not know exactly what these are. I think they are probably seals. That's my best guess. I think Jason definitely got an upgrade from the first trailer. He looks different. I need to do a side-by-side, but he looks different to me. For sure. 100%. Okay, you also have two people sitting on the pier, or the dock. NPC activity is very important to me because it's going to show how populated the environment is. We've got someone over here in the backyard. We've got like a little beach set up. What is this? Is this like a yield sign? You probably can't even see this because it's so small. Hold on. Don't save. Let me zoom in on this in Paint. That's like probably just like a boating sign, right? Saying to yield. I feel like that's a pretty good assumption to make. Oh yeah, we're gonna be kicking those NPCs into the water for sure. 100%. I think they're probably seals. That's my best guess. And then also in the water, we have a boat driving off We also have jet skis here. Jet skis sitting by the dock. A boat docked. And these two NPCs sitting at the dock. We got an NPC over here up on the balcony. There might be another one down here too. I can't really tell. Hello. Yeah, I don't that's another NPC. We got one up here for sure. Confirmed NPC on the roof. This is huge. There are also plenty of other NPCs that we can see populating the rest of the scene, with one walking around near the pool here and another on the rooftop balcony. I don't think it's out of question that it gets pushed to October of 2026. I don't know, a bit, I mean, call me naive, but I think just based on how the fact that they pushed out all of this stuff today, like all the screenshots and stuff, makes me think that they're very confident about getting this game out. By the release date that they set, that is. But I don't know. I really don't. Oh, we have two people sitting on the chairs as well, sunbathing. There are also two NPCs sunbathing by the pool. NPC here as well, like looking over. I think these are also NPCs sitting at the dock. This is going to be so tough for me to remember. I think I need to break it up. Okay, hold on. I need to just for my own memory. Yeah, there's 100% a chance that it gets pushed again. 100%. If you don't think that that there's a chance for it to get delayed, you are sadly mistaken. Okay. On the left side of the frame, we have more NPCs walking in the backyard here, and also more sitting at the dock. I almost wrote dick, sitting at the dick. That'd have been bad. Is GTA 4 the only game that they've released in the spring? Because I think, as far as I'm aware, every single other game that Rockstar Games has put out has been in the fall. Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I know that a lot of people were freaking out about the delay and crying and stuff, but I don't know, maybe it's because, you know, I'm an adult, but I am fine. It's not going to kill me. The game's going to be great when it comes out, and I would rather play a finished game than a game that is riddled with bugs. So, if they need to delay it again until fall of 2026, I'm not going to be... I mean, you know, I will be a little upset, you know, don't get me wrong. I'm going to be like, okay, well, you know, that's basically going to be my full range of emotions. I'm going to be like, dang, okay, well... Because, I mean, that's basically how I reacted to the delay we got on Friday. I was just like, well, okay. It is what it is, you know? I've got other stuff I can do. I know that isn't the case for some people, you know. But it is what it is. What can I say? Yeah, just the fact that it had been an entire year without anything, you can't be that surprised. There's no way that you were incredibly surprised or like shocked that a delay happened. Like it's more so in the cards than anything else. Although I will say that I was still pretty confident that the game could be coming out that year. I'm not gonna try and fabricate. You can hear what I say in the videos. I was talking about being confident that it was coming out this year. I think that's everything for NPC activity here. Although, what is this? I don't know if it matters all that much, to be fair. Guys, yes or no, are these NPCs? Is this Jason and Lucia confirmed? I think this is them. This has got to be them. I think that's it for like important NPC interaction. I think we can move on to architecture. They did do an incredible job of making it seem like it was possible that it was coming out this past year. Okay, so I mean, just based on my, you know, my adult brain and like what I've come to understand in this world, this looks like it's probably a tourist spot. Like I don't really envision people living here. This looks very much like a vacation spot. It's certainly not a hotel, don't get me wrong. But it's giving tourist. That's the ultimate game. Fire hydrant or NPC. Now let's move on to the architecture. Also, you know what? I'm curious. I am very curious as to what the subreddit is looking like this morning. I have not checked it at all. Actually, that's not true. I checked it first thing when I woke up, but the trailer had not come out yet. And, you know, I would love to steal some details from the subreddit as well. Next gen ass physics. Yep, that's to be expected. I have so much will to live another year. Hell yeah. That's what we love to see. So much to look into deeper. Okay, everyone's just talking about how much there is. Wait, Phil Cassidy? I must have... Okay, hold on. We'll check it out in a second. Invisible shorts. What? Okay. I get it. Oh, this guy is... It's saying exactly what I was saying, that this guy reminds me of Maddie Matheson. I already went to the website. I spent like a full 40 minutes looking at the website. I gotta get back to the trailer. Cats as pets confirmed. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Alright, I didn't need to hear that. I haven't even looked at the key art yet, actually. Phil Cassidy. Okay, here we go. Phil's... does the shirt say Phil's Ammunition? It is Phil's Ammunition. That has to be Phil Cassidy for sure. I mean, this guy doesn't look like Phil Cassidy. Maybe it's Phil Cassidy Jr. I don't know. Georgia can. Oh, I didn't even. I completely missed that. I completely missed that. See, this is why we need the subreddit. This is why I gotta check in on this. Holy cow. Georgia stays winning. What is this, though? What is this? There's a sun here. Gloriana. Oh my god. I can't. Does this mean that there's like an entire part of the map that we haven't even, because they revealed so much to us in I shouldn't hold on, this is a mistake. I shouldn't be browsing and typing in anything without my screen being turned off. Okay, here we go. Sorry, I got to go back to the website. Just because of this, we look at how many places we've got. This isn't even like, we could have some or the entire state of Gloriana in the game. And they showed us all this stuff. This is crazy. All right, we're sorting by new and seeing what insane things people are saying. The sub's locked. They locked it. Okay, so never mind. Oh yeah, this guy has to cut his balls off. That's too bad. I'm sure he's gonna actually do it. Social media and dogs confirmed. That, what are you talking about, man? This doesn't confirm anything. Maybe it is Project Americas. Maybe it is. Maybe it freaking is. I don't know. Okay, now let's move on to the architecture. This building looks like it's probably a vacation spot. And then most of the other buildings nearby look more residential to me, but this is just speculation. Also, let me zoom in here so you guys can actually see this. I don't know if it matters, but you know. What else? In the background is really what we need to be looking at. Yeah, finally the San Andreas of the HD universe. I am gonna actually screenshot this and zoom in. Oh wait, hold on. This just made it full screen. Okay, so that was useless. I could set this frame as my wallpaper. I might just do that. In the background, we have a pretty extensive view of this small part of the keys. We can see what appears to be an ice cream shop. Here with this giant milkshake. I guess that is a milkshake. It's not really an ice cream cone. Right? Yeah, that's more of a milkshake than anything. Display on top of their building. It's also probably just a gas station. At least that's my speculation. And then we've got a marina back here. Further in the back, we have a view of a marina and in the surrounding we have a ton of residential buildings sprinkled in. Is that it? Is that really it for this shot? I mean, it just keeps going on and on there. I'll say that. I love that you can tell how big the area is going to be. Okay. You can also see more islands off in the distance. No clue if this is the mainland or if it is just more of the keys. Anything else? Oh yeah, the blimp. We got a blimp in the sky. Also, there's a blimp in the sky off in the distance. I think that's it for the shot. I'll play it from the beginning and just see if I notice anything else, I guess. I think that's it. I think I got most of the important stuff here. I guess the beach, the little beach enclave, enclave, whatever the wording is. But I don't know if that's important. Does anyone really care about that if I point that out? Is someone going to be like, whoa, no way, I didn't notice that. That changes things. Probably not. I missed this boat too. I guess I'll point out the other boat. Ladies and gentlemen, there are two boats. No, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. What am I talking about? My problem is that I'm saying that I'm overanalyzing. Wait a second. Is this car driving backwards? Look at this. Look at this. What is this? Is this not a car driving backwards? I can't tell if that's the front of the car or the back. Maybe it is the back. What do you guys think? Yes or no? Is this the front of the car or the back of the car? Impossible to tell. Alright, I'm gonna call it there for the first shot there. Next shot. The sky looks... I was gonna say great, but the more I'm looking at it, why does this look like it's the skybox from GTA 5? I think this is placeholder sky.
What you doing up there?
This looks better. This sky looks better. This looks like volumetric clouds. This doesn't look like volumetric clouds. This looks like I can't fly up into these clouds. I wonder if they have a thing in place in the game where if you're up high, the clouds are volumetric, but if you're down on the ground, they're not. I don't know. Like these to me do not look as good as these clouds. It's a very clear contrast here. Hey, we've got a flag blowing in the wind over here. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if self-driving cars were in the game. It really wouldn't. Okay. So we've got, obviously an iguana here on the floor, on the ground.
What you
Not a whole lot going on in this shot, to be honest. The flag is the only other thing that I could really imagine pointing out here. And then, you know, I unfortunately don't care about cars, so people are going to hate me for that, but it's just true. I'm not excited by this car. I'm not excited by this. It doesn't really matter to me.
what you doing up there?
Look at the way, I didn't even notice this. His feet kicks up dust from the ground as he's walking.
Up there?
And the ground kind of moves, like pebbles move, I think.
What you doing up there?
Yeah, a couple of pebbles move, like as he walks.
What you doing up there? What you doing up there?
Okay, I kind of missed it. We'll have to go slow-mo on that.
I'm just fixing some leaks.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to just watch the trailer all the way through right now. Okay, so moving on to the next shot, there isn't a whole lot to note here. The biggest thing I want to point out is the I don't know, the sky. It's like unfortunate, but it's true. It's the sky. I don't know if it's just me, but this looks noticeably different from the sky in just the previous shot. This looks like a GTA 5 skybox texture rather than volumetric clouds like it did in the first shot. Maybe I am insane for thinking this, but it's just my observation. Don't kill me if I am wrong. Yeah, okay. We also have an iguana crawling around on the ground. Basketball. Maybe we can play basketball. In front of the house is a basketball hoop. Maybe we can play basketball here or just practice. Flag, there's a flag. You can see a flag waving back of the house here. There's a bird here. I don't know if that's important to point out. I guess I'll just give like a basic rundown of what's happening in the shot. Jason is on top of the house. Dilapidated house, by the way. Fixing leaks, as I say. I think that might be it. I don't really seen anything else that's worth pointing out. Birds in the sky, of course. Everyone loves birds in the sky.
What you doing?
The kicking of the rocks is huge, though. Insane find. The next shot, we see... Who is this guy? We know this man. It's Phil, right? Or no, Brian? Brian, right? Yeah, this is Brian. Brian Heater enters the match. We see Brian Heater approaching. And as he's walking, we can see him not only kicking up dust from the gravel and dirt, but rocks and pebbles also move and are kicked forward as he walks. You know, actually, hold on. Let me go to the YouTube upload for this. Because this is, we can actually zoom in on this. Or not zoom in, we can do slow-mo. That's what I meant to say.
What you doing up there?
Oh,
Just fixing some leaks.
Seriously, dude, you got some time on your
Wrong
hands. I got some
speed.
properties with
wrong speed, wrong speed. Zoom in on this. Watch his feet.
doing up there?
Pebble moved very clearly. Very clearly, a couple pebbles moved there. Confirmed.
What you doing?
There are also some stickers on this. I don't know if we can make any of these out. That'd be huge.
Doing up?
These look like, this is definitely some sort of political sticker.
What you
Roy something is... I don't know. I can't make out any of that. I don't think that zooming in on this is going to make a difference at all, but it's worth a shot. Plug it into ChatGPT and ask it to enhance it for me. Key something. That might be key. That almost says someone is dead. This is going to be I'm going to actually ask ChatGPT to enhance this. See what it says. All right, ChatGPT is on the case. You've got ChatGPT working hard. The image is too low resolution and blurry. It's the bottom right red white sticker appears to say something like "My truck, my rules." No, I don't think so. I don't think so. The blue and white sticker above it could possibly contain a phrase like "support our troops." I mean, it's just guessing. It's simply guessing on that. I will be disregarding ChatGPT now. On his truck, we can see a few stickers. The bottom one looks like it is probably political, but it's impossible to make out what it says. That is, unless there's a different shot
You doing
that's a little
up there?
closer up. I
Just
think it
fixing
does
some
zoom in
leaks.
on him a little bit.
Seriously, dude.
I mean, that's a better... It's out of focus. He is not something...
You got some time on your hands. I got some properties with paying tenants.
Oh, that's why you came by?
Just go get me.
Yeah, I can't make out what it says. Water reflections are real time. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, I don't think I just don't think I can make out what it
Just fixing
says.
some leaks.
Seriously,
Look at this.
dude, you got some time on your hands. I got some properties with paying tenants.
Raccoon in the bin? Oh my god, you're right. That's crazy. No way.
Just
Nice
fixing some
find.
leaks.
Seriously, dude, you got some time on your hands. I got some properties with paying tenants.
Oh, that's why you came by?
Just go get
Yeah, he's in there. That's
me my
awesome.
checks.
See you, Brian. Love you, Jason.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on. I just need to watch the trailer from start to finish again. It's been like what? It's been almost an hour since I watched it start to finish for the first time.
What you doing up there?
I'm just fixing some leaks.
Seriously, dude, you got some time on your hands. I got some properties with paying tenants.
Oh, that's why you came by?
Just go get me my checks.
See you, Brian. Love you, Jason.
Hold on. I kind of want to look at this shot really quick in the store. Just all the stuff on the desk and the like postcards in the background. Hashtag unbuckled. A new billionaire every week. Did not even, I mean, there's just so much stuff that I didn't even notice because I was just so excited. Yeah, the diversity in hairstyles is, and just people in general, is so insanely good. I can't believe it. Like, I don't know if there's a single, like, repeat body type or, like, look. It's gonna be awesome. Ambrosia. Oh, there's a guy on the side of the road doing road work here. Fly US. This is crazy. Look at her hair. You can tell it's dyed. I do wonder if you're going to be able to dye like Lucia's hair or even Jason's. Do you notice the guy who presses Jason calls him a Fed? No.
I'm here for Lucia Caminos. She's supposed to be getting out.
I did not notice that.
What's your name?
Jason Duval.
I think you heard before.
You might have. Hey.
Leonida Marine Center. It's got the Leonida Marine Center on his shirt.
We happened to be at the same party.
Guys, I'm starting to think that maybe Jason and Lucia like each other? Like each other? Maybe, I don't know.
Hands above your head, now!
You, stay.
I remember in the time
The new beginnings.
This shot looks so good.
The new beginnings.
Breaking news, isn't it?
the way we move.
Trust me, this place is
This
consistent.
is really interesting how like authentic this feels.
You break the news, isn't it?
Like this, that little like exchange. That's such an interesting thing for them to have included in the this, by the way. Like what's happening here? Them in the plane? This is Lucia, right? Who is this? She's got like a safety vest on. What the hell is happening here? Is this full of Fed? When, did I already go past that part? What is this, a safe? Hear that from the guy at the club?
We're doing it right.
Yo, D, this full effect?
Oh,
Yo, D, this full effect?
yeah, that could, that's definitely, something on the story for sure.
And they got your name, address.
This looks great.
And they got your name, address.
I really do hope that they bring back some more of the like parkour mechanics from GTA 4. Which, this could very easily just be something from a mission, but
They got your name, address. They got everything.
Us cops.
maybe I will do another updated timeline. It's still pretty accurate. I did say that we could get trailer 2 within like the next couple weeks, or it might not happen until October. I don't know.
Gotta protect each other.
You and me, Lou. We got this.
We got it.
The explosion looks fantastic also.
You and me, Lou. We got this.
We got it.
That looks insane. Like this is crazy. Also the shattered glass looks great here as well. Yeah, I really want to know what is happening here. May to November. See, yeah, I mean, it was in that window for sure.
Say my city, baby. Say my city, baby.
I really like this shot for some reason. It feels very authentic.
Say my city, baby. My city, baby.
Come to Fields, have you nation today. We got more guns than the law allows.
Hey,
She's got the ankle bracelet on. I think. Okay, here's my guess. Maybe they somewhat restrict you to the map based on this. And like maybe you can leave as Jason, but maybe Lucia gets pissed at you if you just evaporate and you disappear for an extended period of time. I don't know. Or maybe it's just a thing where like Lucia is tagging along with Jason wherever he goes, so by extension Jason can't go anywhere that Lucia can't. Dude, I can't wait. Something about riding around on a jet ski in this game. I'm excited for that alone. This is such a good shot. This looks so good. Yeah, it's probably not going to look too hot on the Xbox Series S. That would be my guess. That'd be my guess. I'm really hoping that the community service is not going to be like Trevor's dock mission, because that is hands down my least favorite mission in the entire game. That's pretty cool. I wonder if this is going to be like the what's it called? The what is it? The group 6 like money trucks. You know what I'm talking about in GTA 5, where you could like throw a sticky bomb on the back of it and blow it open. You could steal the money. I wonder if this is like this, where you can steal cars, maybe. Although this car appears to be on already, or maybe not.
Hey, if you got friends, can you hook me up, please?
Oh god. Oh god, it's great. Okay, let's get back to doing this. The mapping out this entire trailer. Yeah, I was getting a little bit of Fast and Furious vibes from those shots with the cars. I think every like 5 or 6 shots or so, I'm gonna have to rewatch the entire trailer from start to finish as I'm typing out this video.
What you doing up there?
Okay, so far I have, in the next shot we see Brian Heater approaching, and as he's walking, he's kicking dust. We can see him not only kicking dust from the gravel and dirt, but rocks and pebbles also move and are kicked forward as he walks. On his truck we can see a few stickers. The bottom one looks like it's probably political, but it's impossible to make out what it says. That's about all we have from this, I think. Wait, that's not true. We have the raccoon. I mean, we get a better view of the raccoon
What you doing up
in the
there?
other shots. I'll save it for that. We then cut to Jason on top of the roof. And in the back in the water, we can see cargo ship. And what would you call this ship? Just a regular little boat? Regular little boat.
fixing some leaks.
Seriously, dude?
I don't think, I'm just gonna cut that part out maybe, because there's like, there's nothing interesting. There's nothing interesting about this part. Right? I don't see anything here that's worth really. Is there an animal in the first shot? I mean, yeah, there's a raccoon in this trash can, in the trash bin back here. But nothing else. Oh, you were the one that pointed that out. In the shot before Jason. No, nothing else besides the raccoon. They're birds. Speedboat? Yeah, that's what it's called.
Seriously, dude, you got some time on your hands. I got some property.
Okay. Then we cut back. Then we cut back to Brian, who is there's a tiny animal on the grass. In this shot, or the one with the on the left? I mean, I got the iguana here.
What you doing up there?
I don't
Just
see any
fixing
other
some
animals.
leaks.
Seriously,
Look really closely. And is it in this shot?
there.
Just fixing some leaks.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it.
Seriously, dude, you got
We cut back to Brian, who's talking to Jason about his tenants, which makes me think that Brian has Jason helping him to fix the other properties that he is renting out. It'll probably be like I know you've already spoke about it, but the clip of Jason walking into the house after speaking to Brian looks like our first glimpse of gameplay. The one walking into the house after speaking to Brian.
some time on your hands. I got
Yeah,
Well,
this.
that's you, Brian. Brian. Love you, Jason.
Yeah, I could very easily see that being like a transition from the cutscene to gameplay. For sure. Squirrel or beaver? I'm not seeing it at all. I need a giant red circle and an arrow, please. Look at how sweaty he looks.
Love you, Jason.
I'm getting too far ahead of myself. So you think Brian is a property developer? Maybe he helps launder money later? Yeah. I think that could very easily be... I think maybe he's like a guy who's not really involved. Well, hold on. What does the website say? Because we got the full details on these guys. Classic drug runner. Okay, so it's not like he's new to the criminal empire. I don't think he's going to care that much about getting involved in whatever Jason and Lucia's got going on. So never mind on that. I was going to say maybe he gets like pulled in. But that could still very well be the case. Maybe he's the guy that they go to launder the money.
what you doing up there?
Just fixing some leaks.
Which makes me think helping the other properties are renting out. Okay. Yeah, the water looks incredible.
Seriously, dude, you got some time on your hands. I got some property.
In the background, we can see a raccoon trying to get into one of the trash bins.
Would pay.
The animal doesn't exist. It's a fake animal. I refuse to believe that it exists in any capacity at this point.
And
No, I'm not. I'm joking.
tenants.
This is a Vapid truck, and the what car was it? This one? It's a Vapid car. Made by the same brand. Same Manufacturer, I should say.
Tenants.
Someone will make a video about the cars. I'm not going to bother with that. Okay, anything else in this? Anything else in this shot worth pointing out?
Seriously, dude.
I mean, in the background, we can see a car driving during this probably cutscene.
You got some time on your hands. I got some properties with.
Oh, actually, a follow-up point from the first overanalyzing video I did. I would also like to point that we again see the style of camera work here in this cutscene is reminiscent of the handheld camera style that they used a lot in GTA 5's cutscenes. So I think that this basically confirms that this is going to be the continued style of cutscenes from GTA 5. GAT 5. Richard Mille watch. I'm not familiar with the watch brands. I probably will not be including that, to be honest. Unless it's like a signifier of wealth. Let me research this. How much are these? What the hell is this? 595K? Okay, maybe this does get put in the video then. Holy cow. Yeah, RDR2's camera work was much more cinematic.
Paying tenants.
Oh, that's why you came by?
Just go get me my checks.
Well, actually, to be fair, I'm not the guy that's going to be able to confirm or deny what watch this is, so I could just credit you in the script as Marco from the chat pointed out that this is a Richard Mille watch. I'm looking at Millionaire's watch. I'm trying to find one on Google that looks like this. I don't know if any of these really look exactly like this. It's definitely like gold plated though. That's for sure. All right, I'm not going to get bogged down with that. Can't get distracted right now. I'll credit you. I don't mind. I was only saying about crediting Marco because I cannot personally confirm or deny what brand that watch is. But the raccoon, I can confirm that is a raccoon in the trash bin. I don't need a degree in biology to figure that one out. I went through a lot of the screenshots, but not all of the key art. I have not gone through all the key art yet. But I did look at the website. That was about an hour ago now, I think. Okay. Anyway, back to this. I don't know if there's anything else to point out here.
You got some time on your hands. I got some properties with paying tenants.
Oh, that's why you came.
Okay, yeah, we're done with that.
Came by?
Just go get me my checks.
And I don't know if there's anything noteworthy here.
Tenants.
Oh, that's why you came.
Paying tenants.
Oh, that's why you
I guess maybe his necklace is moving. That's kind of old news at this point that the necklaces have physics.
Just go get me my...
Whatever, I'll point it out anyway. We cut back to Jason, and the only thing I feel like pointing out here is the necklace that Jason has on, and its physics. This isn't anything new, but it is still cool. I don't know. I haven't decided how I'm gonna deal with the what's on the website. I think I'm gonna do a completely separate video for like everything on the website. I'll make up my mind later, I suppose.
Chicks!
See you, Brian.
Yeah, the fake F-150. That's very clearly modeled after the F-150.
See you, Brian.
Just go...
And we get this shot. Anything in the back? I mean, this is a nice little residential neighborhood. The puddles. We cut back to this I guess, top-down shot is what I would describe it. Top-down shot. Looking down at Brian, and we get a better view of the surrounding area. The puddles look cool. I'll say incredible, actually. The puddles look incredible. And, yeah, the Georgia Hills, I'm very excited about that. And it looks like... Can you AI check Jason's hip tattoo, the one near his pelvis? Yeah, I'll plug that in and see what ChatGPT says. Puddles look incredible. It looks like... What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, it looks like we're in a dense residential neighborhood. Oh, I wonder if I can figure out which house this is from like the opening shot. Let's see this. So it's like a light blue house with like 2 levels. It's definitely not any of these. Okay, so the answer is no. It looks like a baby stabbing a fish. Okay, I gotta see this. Yeah, there it is. It looks like maybe that's a hornet.
What?
Oh, it's a bird? There's a bird with like an arrow going through it. I guess I could point that out. There we go.
Just go...
Wrong. It's not the only thing I feel like pointing out. And we get a good view of his tattoo on his pelvis. It appears to be a bird.
Came by.
It appears to be a bird with an arrow through it. I don't know what that... maybe there's some symbolism there for something? I don't know. With an arrow going through it. Maybe there's some symbolism here that represents something that happens in the story. I don't know. Yeah. We got the raccoon. The raccoon's been locked down. Okay, back to this other shot.
Just go get.
Maybe the bird with an arrow could represent Jason always soaring high, but the arrow represents everything dragging him down, stopping him from fully succeeding. Maybe we'll see him. Yeah.
Me my checks.
Maybe. I don't know if there's anything else worth really pointing out. I mean, we've got like an old, dilapidated car here. I don't know if that means anything to anyone. Maybe Jason likes fixing up cars or something. He seems like he would be that kind of guy. I'll put that in there. This is the second time I've used dilapidated in this script. Jason might work on cars as a hobby. I mean, we already see him fixing the leak on the roof. So, seems like similar interests. Seems like he's just a handy guy. Maybe there's a barn find feature like in Forza where you fix up broken rare cars for money. There is something in the leaks about car parts, actually. I think it's just on a regular PS5. It didn't say anything about it being on the Pro in the at the end of the trailer. Captured on PS5. This is what it says. So.
Checks.
See you, Brian.
I think that's it for that section.
Checks.
See you, Brian.
Nothing else to note here.
Just go get me my check.
I really want just like a still on the vegetation, just to see how it interacts with the world. Like if there's wind or whatever, you know. I mean, we can see these limbs kind of. These look great, actually. I'll try and find a better shot to point that out though in the video.
Just go get me my checks.
See you, Brian.
Okay. Mention the transition for the door. Yeah. That's exactly what I'm about to do. We then go back to Jason and see him walk into, I guess, walk through. Seems like a transition from a cutscene going into gameplay. Might be our first glimpse at what gameplay looks like, even if it's just a couple seconds. Maybe not even a couple seconds. It's probably just like 2 seconds. I'm so hyped too, Kylie. We're going
Love you,
crazy
Jason.
here. That is definitely like it's the behind him. 100%. Now the real question is, can we see anything inside that's like noteworthy? He is sunburnt on his arm. I didn't even point that out yet. And on his neck. You can also see that he is sunburned on his neck and some of his arm.
Love you, Jason.
All right, this is like new territory. I've never paused on this. What is this? What is that? Is that a table? Oh no, this is the same house as later in the trailer, I think. Because they've got this like paludarium here. How can I look at this like frame by frame? Go back one frame, please. Oh, wait, here we go. This is what I needed. I did not realize I could do different playback speeds. Yeah, I think the sunburning is definitely dynamic. Yeah, this is definitely the same place as later in the trailer. Where is it? I know what I'm looking for. This place. This is the same exact house.
This is just the start for
Yeah. Good call. Let's brighten it. Wait, there's got to be a way. VLC Media Player, how to go frame by frame. To navigate a video frame by frame, you can use the E key. What?
Oh, that's up.
Go back. Oh, here we go. Next frame. Here's what we need. I assume cues. Is there no previous frame? How do I go previous frame? What is random? Control and arrow keys. Going backwards is not possible. What? Why is it not possible to go backwards? I don't even know what's happening anymore.
Oh, that's you, Brian. Love you, Jason.
It's kind of useless to go frame by frame if I can't go backwards. Like, I'm just gonna... We'll call that good enough. Screenshot this. Hold on. I need to make sure I don't dox myself real quick. I think the glasses in Mask are a Heist reference for a movie. Incredibly likely. All right, let's see what we can do with the paint. Increase the brightness on this. I mean, it's the same house as later in the trailer, so it's not like we're going to be seeing anything insane that we wouldn't get otherwise. Yeah, not getting a whole lot here, honestly. We've got keys. We'll just say as Jason is walking inside, we get a glimpse at what is probably the first safe house in the game. I'll just say, we get a better shot of it later in the trailer. You can see keys on the wall and a. Okay. I'm just pausing to see if there's anything as he's driving by that's interesting. Dude, look at the tan on this woman. She's got the Donald Trump tan going on. Dude, like, you can see the whites around her eyes. That's awesome. And the next shot of Jason driving down the street, we see him pass by various houses and people. This one woman who is rocking the Trump tan shouts out to her. Shouts out to him by name. So it seems like Jason is a well-known and popular guy in the area. Or maybe that's just... Let me find that screenshot. Is it the release? Oh yeah, this guy. Yeah, you're 100% right. That is the same tattoo. That is the exact same tattoo. Dude, it's so insane how bad GTA 5 looks now. That is crazy. That is actually crazy. I will keep that on the docket. I'll put that in the video for sure. She recognized him by the car. That's a very identifiable car, maybe. Just look at her car. She's got like a pink wrap and the paw prints on there. I don't know if that's worth pointing out, but it's there. I'm curious about his tattoo here. A marauder is someone who roams around looking for opportunities to steal, plunder, or attack. We also see another tattoo that Jason has on his upper arm that says Marauder on it. A marauder is someone who roams around looking for opportunities steal, plunder, or attack. I wonder if this means that Jason is kind of like a criminal or something. Maybe foreshadowing? Who's to say? Who knows? It's tough to call. It's tough to make the call on that. His song that's playing is probably something that's going to be on a radio station. Probably means it's going to be in the game on one of the radio stations. Okay. Now we're at this. Next, we have a shot of Jason inside a store assaulting a cashier. Jason's got a bat in his hand. Jason chooses to slap this man, but he's also holding a bat. So maybe we can choose how to approach robbery. This could also very well be gameplay. Like, it's not out of the question that these are like this is gameplay, kind of. I mean, not obviously, like, the camera's not gonna be here in the game, but it might be a reframed gameplay shot. Because this is the type of thing where maybe it just cuts to him being around the corner or around the. Nah, they wouldn't do that. I don't know. Never mind, scratch that. Outside of the shop, we can see a bunch of NPCs just kind of hanging out, I guess. Ooh. Curiously, it doesn't seem like these NPCs take notice of the assault that happens in the store. Or subsequent robbery. I guess we don't know that for sure, though. Let's see, what else do we have in here? Alien activity in the area sign. We got a bunch of stickers over here. We got like some paintbrushes, some t-shirts. I don't know if that's worth pointing out. Postcards. Seems like a tourist shop. The store seems like a tourist based postcards that are being sold, and also the shirts. Yeah, okay. You say this makes me curious as to how many. You should use an AI tool to write what you say live. Yeah, but then it's just more annoying that way, because then it's just going to be. It doesn't get everything right, and then I have to go back and retype, and it's easier if I just type it out myself. Especially because if I just say it, then I'm going to be like, nah, I don't know about that. And then I'm going to have to go back in and delete the whole thing. Whereas if I'm just sitting here, I can say it out loud and then I can refine it. You know, it's just easier that way. Makes me curious as how many different shops there will be in the game for us to rob or even just shop at. And I mean, I type fast enough that it's not really that big of a deal for me. Is this a guy? Is this just a human sleeping back here? I didn't even notice that. No. It is. It then cuts to Jason opening up the register to steal the cash. And we can see in the background an NPC completely asleep. I'll just say sleeping through everything. Anything else worth pointing out here? Not really. Yeah, that's probably good enough. All right, let's take a look at this. We're 30 seconds in. I mean, I hope that the Pro is 60 FPS. If it is, I'm waiting until it's confirmed. If it is, I think I might have to bite the bullet and just get it. I'm not going to be happy about it, but I mean, we've waited so long for it. The crystal, just some new age crystal thing. 420 card, maybe that was the dispensary you stole from. Yeah. Another song that might be in the radio, possibly. Oh, I just kind of assumed that this was from this guy, the NPC here, not Jason. Yeah, I think that's all from that scene. Next we see Jason driving down the highway. The truck in front of him has a bumper sticker that says #unbuckled, which is awesome. Yeah, maybe that's why they've delayed it, is that they're trying to lock in 60 FPS on the PS5 Pro. I mean, that would be a worthwhile wait. If they can get this at 60 FPS, I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. Maybe. I'm gonna have to talk myself into it. I don't know. I don't know. Left side of the highway, we see road cleanup, I guess. They're just cleaning up. Don't know if there's anything terribly interesting about that, but mapping project is going to be going crazy with all this stuff. You're getting a Pro? Yeah, it's just like, I mean, I already bought the PS5 specifically for GTA 6. That was a little tough. I mean, I knew I was going to do it, but it's like the PS5 Pro will truly exclusively be for GTA 6 at this point, because I've already played, I got Astrobot. That's like the only PS5 game I've actually had an interest in playing and getting. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure out if there are other games that'll make it worth it for me. I don't know. I'm probably just gonna do it anyway. Who am I kidding? I don't know if there's anything worth noting. I guess maybe just that these signs look pretty accurate. Yeah, if it's the only way to get 60 FPS, I might just have to do it. Everybody have fun tonight. We also hear another song playing. I am once again going to assume that this song will be on a radio station. Yeah. I will be noting all that stuff. I'm once again going to assume that the song is on a radio station in the game. There are also two people riding in the truck bed. One of them has a beard that you can see blowing in the wind. Actually, I don't even know if it does. I'm just assuming that. I didn't pay attention. I mean, a little bit. It is definitely being affected by the breeze somewhat. Slightly moving. I'll just say slightly moving from the wind. Dude, I can't imagine. Imagine crashing into this and flipping it over with the two people in the back. Alright, I'm putting that in the video. Also, I can't imagine what just I can't wait to ram into the side of this truck. Can't wait to ram into the side of this truck and make these people fly out. Should be fun. I don't understand. So I made several comments like this in the other video, and I had people in the comments like, "You're freaking crazy. You're a psycho." It's like, dude, are we playing the same game? Are we excited for the same thing, or what? There are birds perched on the top of that. That's nice. I think that's it. I think that's about it. I guess I could try and... I can't see much of the road. Oh, there's heat distortion. Look at that. Also appears to be visible heat distortion on the road up ahead. That's definitely what that is. Why does this remind me of Cayo Perico? The trees specifically. Dude, Harry ballsack physics would be crazy. One can only hope. One can only hope. Our next shot is of Jason at working out at the beach. Probably some like confirmation that you can actually work out and change the body. I'll just go change the physical appearance of your body like you could back in San Andreas. There's the water helicopter right in the middle of the top of the screen. In this shot. I imagine a lot of assets from GTA 6 have been used in... Oh, right here. I see it. Yeah, I'm sure that there are a lot of GTA 6 assets that have made their way into online at this point. You can see a water helicopter very briefly at the start of this shot. Also, more NPC variety. I mean, you have this person with headphones on, different sunglasses. The clothing variety is going to be insane in this, I think. Take a look at the, just all... This woman has on headphones, and both of these women have different sunglasses on. It's crazy to think that by the time we actually get this game, this time next year, it'll probably look even better. Yeah. Yeah. 100%. The difference from trailer 1 to this is crazy. There's a definite upgrade. I need to really put a side-by-side of Jason from trailer 1 and Jason in this, because I haven't checked, but I think that they look different. I'm pretty sure they look different. I didn't even realize that these women were like gawking at him. They stop and actually gawk. Look at that. Man, Jason's a real ladies' man. Both of these women also stop and gawk at Jason as he is working out. What else do we have going on here? Some sort of sculpture? I don't know if that's worth pointing out. You got a woman walking a dog in the background? And 2 NPCs sitting on a bench, just pointing out, I don't know, just how densely populated and alive the NPCs seem to be. Okay, what else? What else do we have here? What's going on over here? I don't know what's happening. This guy's got a drink in his hand. Wonder how extreme your body transformation can be. Can't imagine Jason and Lucia with obese bodies rolling around in bed. That would be awesome. Speaking of Jason, look how jacked he looks in this trailer. What if we actually get like different body? Yeah, I think so. I think we definitely are going to be able to change the body composition. I think it's happening. Anything else? I think that's about it. That's about it here. All right, next shot. Patriot beer. Next, we see Jason walking out of... It's probably just a convenience store again. Getting a pack of beer. There's just like produce over here. I guess it's more like a shelf. I'll just say produce display on his right side, and just what is this? Just snacks or something on the left. Looks like, honestly, maybe it looks like energy drinks. Some sort of beverage. Yeah, the cat. Shout out to the cat here. That cat looks pretty damn good, actually. Like its little movements. Who is this? That's pretty cool that they kind of just move out of your way as you walk towards them. Like, I feel like in GTA 5 they would just, even if this was in an interaction, I don't know if I've ever seen an NPC in GTA 5 walk through a store door like while I was in it. But even if it was in the game, they would just like bump into you and then they would get pissed at you. That's worth noting for sure. You can see an NPC walking through the front door right as Jason is heading out, and instead of bumping into each other, the NPC walks to the side to avoid that. This is something that I don't think would have happened in GTA 5 because it seems like the NPC AI in GTA 6 is greatly improved. Yeah, this could be another glimpse of gameplay, maybe. Like, I doubt this is a cutscene. That's a good point. Hello, Mars 555. Speaking of Joe, I missed some stuff. Jason's the most ethnically ambiguous white guy I've ever seen in a GTA game. He looks... Yeah, I don't know. He's like... He reminds me of just like... just a generic kind of country white guy. Maybe not like super country, but... We already know that Lucia's a Latina. I just wonder what flavor of white Jason is. Yeah. What's his last name? Duval. What's the ethnic origin of that, of a name like that? Duval. And do some ancestry.org research. Wearing a marine life shirt, maybe you can have pets in the game. Pet gator? That'd be sick. I doubt it though. We also see a cat licking itself. I guess cleaning itself. And that just looks cool. I'm starting to lose my voice. I've almost been live for 3 hours. We're only 42 seconds into the trailer. You know what? I should probably quickly like upload a video of just my raw reaction. I think I'll do that in a minute after I finish this. I'm going to try and do that really quick. Duval's a French surname. Okay. This guy's French, 100% confirmed. Maybe we can get cats. I doubt a gator can become your pet though. Yeah, it's definitely a homeless person here begging out here. Not a woman. If that was a woman. Anything interesting on the signs here? What does this say? Must be carried or leashed. Something about pets. All pets must be carried or leashed, is what the sign says. It is unlawful for any person to consume or possess in an open container any alcoholic beverage in the store within 100 feet. Okay, that's boring. On the door of the... we see a handwritten sign that says... all pets must be carried or leashed. Where did we see an alligator on a leash? Is that on the website? In the first trailer? I don't remember that part. I must have missed that one. Dude, look at the lighting here. This is crazy. As Jason exits the building, we also see a homeless man asking for change, or I'll just say for money. Also, the lighting outside. This is like very technical, and I don't know enough about cameras. Something about probably the white balance or something. I don't know. The lighting outside looks very realistic. As the lighting adjusts from indoor to outdoors. It's also likely that this is gameplay footage, since I can't really imagine this being a cutscene in the game. Not that it's anything incredibly impressive, but okay. Let me quickly, very quickly grab my raw reaction and just upload that to YouTube. Okay. Dude, I was freaking out. I was pogging like crazy. Can we please capture this? Stream recorder, please. Can we please capture? I was freaking out. Holy cow. Why is this not recording? It's literally the only purpose for this. Man, am I just gonna have to like record this? I'm just gonna screen record this. I think that's what I have to do. Alright, hold on. This is gonna be really strange for a minute here. Okay. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna mute myself and I'm literally just gonna screen record my own reaction. Alright, here we go. World's fastest thumbnail. What's good? I'm freaking out right now. That's what's good. I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. We got trailer 2 before GTA 6. I actually cannot believe this. All right. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Live reaction. I've not seen a second of this. Not seen a single second. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Holy cow.
What you doing up there?
I'm just fixing some leaks.
Seriously, dude, you got some time on your hands. I got some properties with paying tenants.
Oh, that's why you came by?
Just go get me my
Is this
checks.
Jason?
See you, Brian. Love you, Jason.
He looks super different to me. Is it just me?
I'm here for Lucia Caminos. She's supposed to be getting out.
What's your name?
Jason Duval.
I think you heard before.
You might have.
Nation today, we got more guns than the law allows.
Hey.
I just can't believe that I'm finally seeing this. I'm still in shock that this has happened.
Hey, if you got friends, can you hook me up?
We're watching that again. You better believe it. I'm my intention is to I don't know how long I'll go, but I'm gonna live stream, like I'm gonna go through and like tally up every detail. I'm making the video right now, the trailer 2 video. The overanalyzing trailer 2 video. It's happening. Although I need to clock out of work. Hold on. Holy cow. I cannot believe that. All right, we can skip some of this. We don't need to have all this going on. Quick. And then we'll really dive into it. Because I was mostly just in shock. Still
you
watching
doing
it
up
for the
there?
first time.
I'm just fixing some leaks.
Seriously, dude, you got some time on your hands. I got some properties with paying tenants.
Oh, that's why you came by?
Just go get me my checks.
See you, Brian. Love you, Jason.
I think this is in like the Keys, just based on the environment he's in. He's going to downtown. It's confirmed his name is Jason. Confirmed.
I'm here for Lucia Caminos. She's supposed to be getting out.
What's your name?
Jason Duval.
I think you heard before.
You might have.
Where is it? The like kickboxing stuff?
We got it.
Maybe that looked great also, by the way. This is making me think that there's a lot of like side stuff, like you can do boxing stuff.
With me, Lou. We got this.
We got it.
Say my city, baby. My city, baby.
I mean, maybe they'll have something similar to Death Wish. I don't think they will, just because like they would just be repeating themselves from last time, right? Maybe something similar, but a little different. I definitely don't think you're gonna have to like choose between Lucia and Jason to kill. I think if they're gonna have you kill off someone, it'll be like a side character or something. That's in the weeds, man. Let me should we do a side by side here? We get the let's make this a little bigger. I'm muted. Okay. There you have it, my authentic raw reaction to GTA 6 Trailer 2. I'm live right now making the overanalyzing Trailer 2 video. I might still be live. I'm probably still gonna be live. Go and check it out. I'll put the video on the end card here. It's gonna be great. Okay, bye. Okay, that's the video. All right, let me I'm gonna quickly speed run this. God, do I even do the intro thing? I don't even know. I think I do. I'll try and get it real quick. This is a true raw behind the scenes look here. This is how the meat gets made. OBS, where is it? Yeah, I looked at all the screenshots earlier. I will be doing a video on specifically the screenshots, though. Do not worry about that at all. Yeah, guess what? This might surprise you, but I use a free editing software. It gets the job done. It truly does. So a powerful little tiny editing software, HitFilm Express. Don't worry, I'm going to be upgrading soon to something more professional. Get rid of the music. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Is this really this quiet? Why is it so quiet? This feels weird to have the intro on it, but okay. Here we go. Here. No, this feels like an introless video. I think I got to get rid of it. Doesn't feel right. I need to boost this by like 10. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Name, address, they got everything.
Also, you know what I'm gonna do? I mean, I have the raw file. It's on here. Let's do some movie magic. Frame 1. Boom. Holy cow. This is a huge file. Okay. Cow.
What you doing up there?
I'm just fixing some leaks.
Seriously, dude, you got some time on your hands. I got some properties.
All right. The only thing is it's going to be difficult once with the second one because I paused it at some point. That was... This looks great. I mean, we're watching... I gotta remove the mask on this, for sure. I don't know how interesting this is. This is probably really boring, but, you know. I mean, we're watching that again. You better believe it. I'm, my intention is to, I don't know how long I'll go, but I'm gonna live stream, like... I mean, we're watching that again. You better believe it. I'm, okay, we don't need to hear all that. We can just get it. We can just go. What is it here? I think this is the second watch. It's great. I'll just put giant text. This is watching, watching it for the second time. Give me Futura. Futura's greatest font of all time, by the way. Don't worry, we will be back to the regular stuff in a minute here. This is not going to take long. Because I was mostly just in shock. And let me not terribly interesting reactions, to be honest, but you know, I'm muted. Okay. It's time. There you have it, my authentic raw reaction to GTA 6 Trailer 2. This is too loud. I'm live right now making the overanalyzing Trailer 2 video. I might still be live. I'm probably still gonna be live. Go and check it out. I'll put the video on the end card here. Yeah, this is a terrible outro. I don't think I'm just not even gonna put anything on here. Terrible. Time. I think I get rid of the intro here. Okay. All right. There we are. We're getting back to the game. Yeah, this is going 1080p. Who cares? You know what? I'm kind of curious as to how the home feed's looking at this day at this time. Oh, Ned Luke is watching. Who's gotten a video out already? Who's got one out? All right. Honestly, I might just end it and just work on the video. We'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna keep going at it for a little bit longer. Anyway, back to the grind. Oh God, this was a mistake. This was a mistake. This was a mistake. I can't render a video and stream at the same time. Never mind on that. We're not getting reaction out. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. It was a waste of time, waste of effort. All right, we're back. We're back on what matters. Got some raw police interaction. We've got a couple making out. We get to this scene of showcasing more NPC interactions on the side of the road. You have a couple making out, a police officer shoving someone. And more police officer. This guy's like getting the pat down. Someone on the wall. And then I noticed that the female officer's hair is very obviously dyed. You can see her roots are a different color. I think that's it for this shot. Yeah, I think these are definitely random events that happen in the game. It's either that or there's just like a lot more life happening in terms of like what NPCs are doing. Another scene to showcase how alive the NPCs are in the game. This could very well be a random event, or it could just be natural NPC activities that happen as you explore the city. I think it could be either of those things or both. Anything notable about this shot? I think this is very obviously the same prison as the one in the beginning of the shot, or the beginning of trailer 1. And this shot of the exterior, the prison exterior. It seems pretty clear that this is the outside of the same prison we saw in trailer 1. There is a guard at the top of the tower. Any electricians in the chat? Anyone know if these if the wiring here is accurate?
Caminos, she's supposed
I don't have anything else to say about this. Inside the prison, we see Jason talking to what would be a prison officer? Clerk? Jail clerk? I don't know what the official ding is. To I'll just say clerk.
be getting out.
Wait, hold on.
She's supposed to be getting out.
Look at the way his like stomach moves as he breathes.
Jason Duval.
I think you heard before.
Notice how his stomach moves as he breathes to talk. Pretty cool detail. Anything over here? Nothing.
Might have. I'm here for Lucia Caminos. She's supposed to be getting out.
What's your name?
Jason Duval.
I think you heard before.
That's also kind of crazy how he moves the keyboard.
Supposed to be getting out.
That's a nice little added detail.
Jason Duval.
I think
That's really cool, actually. And moves closer to the desk. Makes me wonder if that was a physical prop that they had for the actor when they recorded the motion capture. Pretty cool Added detail.
You heard before.
You might have.
Leonida Marine Center. In the next shot of Jason outside, waiting to greet Lucia, we see him wearing... No. Shirt that has Leonida Marine Center on it. Possibly where Jason works. All right.
Hey,
Hey.
I don't know if there's anything to note here. Her hair looks the exact same as it was in trailer 1. While she was in prison.
Hey.
That's the only thing I can think of. She's got the ankle monitor on. What is this, some chips bag or something?
hey,
Hey.
Anything in the background here? I'm not seeing anything of note. I guess there's just a lot of trash on the ground. When it cuts to the other angle of Jason, we can see a lot of trash on the ground, which just adds to the world. Adds to making the world feel lived in. All right. Finally made it over a minute in. I don't know. I'll just say hair physics here and call it a day. In this shot of Lucia and Jason on the bed, we get some cool hair physics. And Lucia's necklace has cool physics. Rated out of 10? I guess the only thing I can compare it to is the first trailer, right? I rated I guess 9 out of 10. I don't know. I loved it. So I think it's a great trailer. Yeah, she has an ankle monitor too as well. That's important. Necklace has some cool physics. And she's also wearing the ankle monitor. Still.
Same party. Same party.
Jason appears to be shirtless here, is he? I don't know if that's an important detail to include, but yeah, he's shirtless.
Got the same party.
Okay, that's probably it for that. We also, We get a shot of Lucia.
Of your head now!
You!
I wonder what this is, actually. This looks like kind of like a big deal heist or robbery. I don't know how I haven't noticed this. Where are they? Is this in a bank? This has got to be a bank. National Bank. Sin Frontera National Bank. Wow. How have I not noticed this? I mean, I guess I just haven't paused on this exact scene yet. Holding up two men. I think I'm just gonna talk about this whole scene. Next, we have a scene of Lucia and Jason robbing a bank. It starts out with Lucia pointing a gun towards two men. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think this is that great of a cover. Like, just the bandana and the sunglasses. I think you need a little bit more than that. But I don't know. She does. What does Jason have? Jason's also got the same thing. Both Jason and Lucia have bandanas covering, let's say, and sunglasses. And gloves.
Stay!
Same party. Hands above your head now!
In the shot of the two men behind the desk, we can see that this is a bank based on the text on the screen that reads Sin Frontera National Bank. Now, I know Frontera means border in Spanish. Sin without border. So maybe Without Borders National Bank. I'm going to look up if this is an actual word. No. No, please do not use my actual location. Without Borders. Sin Frontera translates to Without Borders in Spanish. I don't know how big of a deal that's going to be, but it's there. It's there. Certainly there.
You! Stay!
I think that's about it for that section. What am I supposed to say about this? Genuinely. And here we have Jason filling up Lucia. I don't have anything to say about that. I think I'll just skip that part.
You! Stay!
Is she naked? Like, I see the bra there, but not seeing any underwear.
New beginnings.
The New Beginnings. All right. In this shot, we see Jason and Lucia sharing. I guess they're not sharing. They're drinking beers and toasting New Beginnings. Never spell that word right. And the I don't know what to say about this. I don't know if I have anything to say. I guess the beverage physics are cool.
New beginnings.
Lucille looks like she's wet, maybe. I don't know. Maybe she just got out of the water. Or she's just sweaty. As they clink their glasses is pretty good.
You make the news, isn't it?
This is immediately... Holy cow. Very authentic and raw interaction between the two. Anything here? I mean, we got boats, we got a bunch of boats, we got some jet skis, people on jet skis. We also see out on the water that there are boats with people on them and jet skis with people on them as well. Yeah. All right, I think I'm gonna end the stream here. Actually, I think I'll just do the rest of it off. We're like halfway through anyway, so 5 pages. This is crazy. All right, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you for sticking around and watching everything so far. And I'm gonna have this video out by the end of the day. And maybe, I don't know what I'm doing with the website stuff. That's so much information. I got like videos for the rest of the week. It's insane. All right.